Hey everybody, it's the Putting You On pod. I'm Ceci, I'm gonna put you on. Okay, so this week was actually kind of a fun one. It was fucked up, obviously, because the government's still shut down and all that, but one, we did have a good little blue sweep in the elections. We took the Senate seat in New Jersey, we took the Senate seat in Virginia, we took the mayoral election in New York, and Prop 50 in California passed. So all wins on the blue, which is great. So there is hope. Do you know what else happened this week? Oh my God, do you know what else happened this week? The Fox Nation Patriot Awards. I'm dead, okay? I haven't fully watched it. I've seen the clips. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I am gonna revisit though, some of it. Because what the Patriot Awards. And then they came up with an award called the Charlie Kirk Award. And then gave it to Erica Kirk for what? They literally are making up fake awards. This is like Zoolander. Except not as cool, not as nearly as fashionable. And it's just as made up though. It's just as fake. I mean, what is this, a center for ants?
What is this? A center for ants? What?
Like, this is how moronic they all are. I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm dead. Okay, pause. Okay, so the Fox Nation Patriot Awards. Now, so you guys know, this isn't the first year. They started this in 2019, and they were created to honor American heroes, including military veterans, first responders, everyday citizens. And the host was Pete Hegseth. So I can't. The host in 2019 was Pete Hegseth, and this time he slurred his way through it. All right, so they gave Melania an award. She accepts Patriot of the Year award. Okay, let's watch that one. Let's watch that one first.
It is now time for our Patriot of the Year award. You know, President Reagan used to say something that really rings true in my heart, and I know in your heart as well. And America's great because America is good. Think about that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look around. This is an undeniable truth, an undeniable fact. Americans right here tonight in this room and all across this country routinely perform quiet acts of kindness for their fellow man simply because it's just the right thing to do. No matter the risk, no matter the cost, no matter the struggle, they do it day after day, year after year, decade after decade.
Okay, pause. Who the fuck dressed him? First off, those tones are off. That white and that cream, ugh. And the trim on that lapel, I mean, and it doesn't even fit him. He looks terrible. He looks like oh my God, this is like a poor man's fantasy island.
Americans have been willing to put it all.
Are his pants white? What are they? What does his bottom half look like?
An advanced human condition, not just for their own friends, not just for their own family, but for future Americans, those that haven't even been born yet. That's the level of sacrifice and commitment that they have in their hearts. Thank you. Tonight, our Patriot of the Year is someone who perfectly exemplifies that kind of quiet courage that makes this country so great. She didn't ask for or expect this award or any award. She doesn't ask for recognition. And I'm not sure in her wildest dreams, growing up as a young girl behind the Iron Curtain, think about this, in Slovenia, did she ever expect to be the first lady of our country?
No. And why the fuck are we championing her now? You are all trying to get rid of immigrants, and now we just gave Patriot of the Year award to an immigrant.
The United States of America.
This woman is getting an award for sucking the president's dick.
Melania Trump has represented our country with honor, grace,
fucking patriotic whore of the year,
raising a son and supporting a husband through some of the brightest and some of the darkest days in modern American history. Melania Trump is reinventing the role of America's first lady.
Oh, thank you, Hannity.
This first lady is determined, she's action-oriented, and so consequential. She has championed the Take It Down Act, is leading the presidential AI challenge, secured $25 million in funding to house individuals from the foster care community, reunified.
While taking $186 billion from SNAP and then giving $40 billion to Argentina. Get fucked.
8 children. This was an amazing.
I really don't care, do you? Does anyone remember her wearing that jacket when visiting children that were in cages? Melania also knew about this whole Epstein thing, by the way. Okay, she's all a part of that. This woman is disgusting. Now, I'll give it to her. She's aging very, very well. But, I mean, outside of that, she's just another, I guess, Eastern European whore who sucked the right dick and gave head to get ahead. And now she's getting the Patriot of the Year award at the Fox Nation Patriot Awards. While they are deporting immigrants, we gave the Patriot Award to an immigrant. And here's the thing is, I'm not against immigrants. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even be talking about this if ICE wasn't doing what they're doing. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, fine, that's a choice. What?
Accomplishment of hers. 8 children and their families in the Ukraine and Russia conflict, and launched a global coalition of nations to empower children during the United Nations General Assembly entitled Fostering the Future Together.
How long is this shit?
Americans impacted.
Enough. I'm done with him. I don't give a fuck what he has to say. Let's just bring her out. Oh, they did a little video montage. Okay, video montage for Melania.
First Lady Melania Trump pays a visit to Children's National Hospital in Washington.
Thank you. First Lady Melania Trump has made it her mission to protect children from the dangers of artificial intelligence.
This room is filled with the brightest minds of our time. As leaders and parents, we must manage AI's growth responsibly. I stood alongside the president in the Rose Garden as he signed the Take It Down
I also stood along him when he was raping a child with Epstein in the next room.
Act into law.
The bill would make it a crime to post non-consensual, intimate imagery online, whether it's real or AI generated.
That moment was not only powerful, but deeply emotional. Let us continue to lead with empathy, foster collaboration, and create environments where all children feel safe and empowered.
Fierce flooding tore through parts of central
I'd also like to thank Michelle Obama for this speech. Thank you, Michelle.
Texas early Friday. Damaged riverbanks are scattered with broken trees and overturned rocks.
First Lady and I are here in Texas to express the love and support and the anguish of our entire nation.
We just met with the wonderful families. We pray with them, we hug, we hold hands to everybody who lost a loved one. Our nation is grieving with you.
But we are not going to fund you. FEMA has no money for you.
First Lady honored global women leaders at the International Women of Courage Awards.
We are honored to join an exceptional assembly of brave women. Their courage propels humanity forward by advocating to end violence against women and girls, defending human rights, and fighting injustice.
First Lady Melania Trump helped reunite Ukrainian children with their families.
8 children have been rejoined with their families during the past 24 hours.
This is someone who's not just going to go in and be a ceremonial first lady, she's going to make a difference.
Fox Nation, are you ready? Please join me in welcoming Fox Nation's Patriot of the Year, the First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump.
By the way, this is a first lady who has spent the least amount of time in the White House of any other, okay? This is a woman who didn't even want to decorate for Christmas, bro, okay? Melania is not a first lady. She don't give a fuck about this country.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hannity, Fox Nation, and all of the American patriots here in the audience and at home.
She has great hair. I'll say that. You know, she's a beautiful woman, but she is fucking evil. I want to write a story now. We should write Melania's story of, you know, coming up in Russia and then coming to America and meeting Trump and signing away her soul and then, you know, taking in the Holy Spirit of Satan through Trump's tiny, 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 tiny penis. And then she bore a son who, if his father's not the Antichrist, then he probably is. Okay? This is Saint Maud. This is like every religious, biblical, haunting, fucked up story. I sold my soul. I sucked the devil's dick, had his child. Now I'm here accepting the Patriot Award. What the fuck is happening?
Dreamers and innovators who embrace originality. Let's embrace the spirit of ambition. Let's celebrate everyone who dares to think differently, for it is these courageous Americans who are the heartbeat of our civilization. Trust me, I know a little bit about challenging convention.
What the fuck does that mean?
Our country dates back to our rebellious founders who raged against British rule.
Our founders. Our founders. Her founders? Her founders. See, I'm getting really annoyed with immigrants who are anti-immigration. I'm just looking at this hypocritical cunt sit here and accept Patriot of the Year award. Now, I'm not upset by it because it's a fake award. This is just one massive participation party. Like, it's pathetic. But I don't want to hear, like, this woman is just a fucking asshole.
Seeking independence from the crown. They all defied expectations.
Seeking independence from the crown. The same crown that your husband was wearing when he took a shit on America. I mean, I know he's full of shit, but he took it on America. Please. They want to bring back a king. A dictator, really.
Politically and intellectually. Each shared a common
Didn't she
trait.
escape a dictator country?
They reinvented how things work. We all have an image of Benjamin Franklin flying his kite in a lightning storm, the original innovator in science and technology. Thomas Jefferson pioneered architecture and design. Hamilton, our banking system. Each built an extraordinary life, and in doing so, built a stronger America. Their personal ambition became a public good, benefiting us all. We see it again.
Now, what about your husband and his personal ambitions? Are they going to benefit us all? No, they're not. Jesus!
Again and again, personal achievement fuels collective progress. When someone creates from conviction a song, a movement, an idea, it ripples outward, uniting our people. Daring to chase your dream is the American way. Innovation isn't accidental here, it's in our DNA. In this country, innovation is a form of patriotism. But most innovators know it's lonely when you are close to the edge of imagination, when you have a deep belief in your own power to create the new results.
I wish they had done this like the Oscars and they just play your ass off. Like, you get a minute and a half, keep it moving. But at the same time, like, how many fake awards can you come up with?
Built Silicon Valley, landed humans on the moon, and powered every industrial leap forward, from our winding railroads to artificial intelligence. Our great capital markets fuel development, and every day we celebrate our cultural disruptors, from music to art, and my new favorite frontier, the silver screen. The silver screen and I have been in deep conversation lately. You may have heard the news. I produced a new film with Amazon MGM.
A fucking piece of propaganda, I'm sure. Oh, I can't wait. The story of Melania. She gonna give like blowjob tips or what? The story of Melania, she's gonna give what? Tips on how to give head to get ahead and how to cover up a sex ring, right? A child pedophilic sex ring.
What does the world want to know about becoming America's First Lady? The idea came to me shortly after the presidential election, a first of its kind capturing the 20 days of my life before the inauguration. 20 intense days of transformation, from private citizen to First Lady, balancing my business, my philanthropy, fostering the future, building my East Wing team and the White House staff, and of course, caring for my family. Creatively, my film provides a snapshot into a defining moment in history. But what's equally powerful is its ripple effect. My single vision united photographers, filmmakers, music makers, writers, and creative visionaries across New York, Palm Beach, DC, and LA, leading to an impactful bi-coastal collaboration, driving job growth and impact far beyond the screen. Every breakthrough starts with one person daring to imagine what's never been done. Her friends call it unrealistic. Her family declares it's far-fetched, but the human spirit moves forward anyway, turning vision into reality. One mind, one idea, one act of courage.
I can't. I'm sorry, guys.
Risk and reinvention.
Okay, she's almost
optional.
done.
They're obligations. Be relentless in experimentation. Never stop trying new things. Keep pushing yourself to grow, both intellectually and personally. Embrace different perspectives, even opposing ones. Open your mind, then change the world through your talent and hard work.
Know your audience, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
About the greater good. The truth is, the greater good is built by the few who dare to think differently. It's the designer who imagines beauty where others see data. It's the engineer who stays up all night, refining an algorithm that reshapes an entire industry. Those who produce give. They create employment, tools, knowledge, and eventually cities. And from their creation, the common good rises, naturally, beautifully, inevitably. So America, tonight, let's make a personal pledge to celebrate ambition and scale imagination to create a more advanced and prosperous society. Individual productivity is not selfish. It's the heartbeat of civilization. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Fake award, fake award, fake award. They gave, now check this, at the Fox Nation News Awards, they also gave an award to two girls, Alexa Anderson and Reese Eckerd, because they wouldn't stand on the stage with a trans athlete that had, I think, won, they were I don't know who was first, second, and third, but they wouldn't go to the podium because they were trans. And they're giving an award for this.
So our next recipients made a powerful statement when they stepped down in order to stand up for their beliefs.
After being forced to compete with biological males at their state track meet and field championships.
By the way, people have been doing this in the fencing community. Fencing is a co-ed sport. It's a co-ed sport.
Alexa Anderson and Reese Eckerd refused to remain on the winner's podium.
Yeah, they sure did. They stepped down from the winner's podium because you're a couple of fucking losers.
Their silent protest spoke volumes, and their fight for fairness turned into a rallying cry that was heard across the country.
That day at the track was my senior year track and field state championship meet. I knew that a biological male had entered and qualified in the female division. At the award ceremony, Reese and I decided to step off the podium in peaceful protest and turn our back to the ceremony.
I ended up placing 4th in state. Alexa placed 3rd, and the biological male tied for 5th.
In that moment, I had an opportunity.
They beat the transgender too. They beat him, right? They beat them, and they still stepped down from the podium of winners. Yeah, you are a couple of losers. Oh my God! They didn't even lose. Oh, I can't.
Opportunity to stand up for what I believed in. I knew I couldn't just act like this was the normal me.
Stepping off the podium for me was a pretty simple decision. I wanted to make a stand for all the female athletes.
I was terrified. All eyes were on us, wondering what we were doing and why.
One of the officials asked us to move out of the way so that a picture could be taken, and it felt like we weren't allowed to express our disagreement. I'm proud of the courage God gave me in the moment to stand up for what was right, and to stand up for all the female athletes who are afraid to speak out on this issue.
I'm so curious what the transgender person looks like or what their physique is, because I saw two people standing on 5th place and I'm like, they both have the same, what the hell?
This fight has definitely been an emotional roller coaster. Over social media, there have definitely been some people trying to silence and intimidate me with hurtful and threatening messages.
And I've learned that.
Okay, see, that's what bothers me. Oh, they're trying to silence me. No, they're responding to you. You don't get to just do and say shit and go unchecked. Like in this video, I'm sure there's gonna be comments that are shitty and mean and tell me what a dumb bitch I am. But that's not them trying to silence me. That's just them responding to me. These fucking victims.
Although there will always be people who disagree with you, you need to stand firm in what you believe in.
This is a stunning act of bravery and, yes, defiance.
Their willingness to say what so many people, even on that podium, feel, to say it out loud is incredibly brave, and they're heroines to me.
To any girls out there watching this who may have faced something similar, just know that you're not alone, and there's people out there who have your back and will stand with you. Fight for what you believe in.
You beat him.
It's not about hate or transphobia at all. It's about protecting women's rights. Nothing will happen if we do nothing. We need to fight to protect the future of women's sports.
This is bigger than sports. This movement, this fight, this is for women's rights.
Women's rights. I wonder where they stand on a woman's right to choose. I guarantee they don't think they should have the right to choose. Fuck you and your women's rights. Fuck you. These cunts. Sorry, I know I'm being like a little overly vulgar today, but like I am so done watching fake awards be given out to people who didn't do or deserve shit. Oh, we're giving awards out for being bigoted. It's the big bigoted award. Like, okay, cool. These two accepting it too with like just the, let's hear what they have to say. It's absolutely asinine, especially when you won. You beat them.
Please welcome this year's most valuable Patriots, Alexa Anderson and Reese Eckert.
All the transphobes, stand up.
So incredibly honored to be here with all of you guys tonight accepting this award. If you had told us that day when we stepped off the podium that not even 6 months later we'd be standing here in front of all of you accepting this award, I would have told you were insane. But here we are, and I'm so incredibly grateful. And none of this would have been possible without the support of every single one of you who has seen our story, who has shared it and brought our story and our fight into the national spotlight. So thank all of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting our bigoted, transphobic views. Oh, thank you.
I have met so many amazing, incredible people throughout this whole journey, which I am so grateful for all of them. And I could honestly go on for hours, talk about how grateful I am for every person who has helped us, but unfortunately I gotta keep this short. So I wanna thank my parents, my dad, and my amazing mom who's here with me tonight for always teaching me to stand up for what I believe in.
But what did you stand up for? What are you standing up for? I can't. Oh my God. Oh. Okay.
And for always having my back. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you guys. And then I also want to thank my coaches back home, Rick Baggett and Natalia Price, who aren't just coaches to me, but they're family. They have helped me grow not only as an athlete, but as a person. They pushed me to be better in all aspects of life, and I wouldn't be here without them. So thank you to my coaches. And then I want to thank Fox for this amazing award. I am so honored to be standing up here next to Reese, another amazing young lady as supporters for female athletes and advocates.
Thank you, Rupert Murdoch.
We'll keep fighting for fairness and protections in girls' sports.
Is she gonna fight to keep her right to choose? No, doubt it.
To accept this award. Firstly, I want to start off by thanking God. I thank God that you're all here tonight.
I thank God that He gave Alexa and I the courage to stand for truth. I also want to thank everyone, especially my parents, who have supported me, encouraged me, and believed in me, even when I was unsure of the impact our decision to step off the podium would have. There are so many girls who deserve this award for their courage. Girls like my friends Sophia and Maddie, who took a stand with me at that first track meet back in Oregon. And to all the girls who are currently fighting for fairness, just know nothing will happen if you do nothing. We need to fight to protect the future of women's sports and to be strong and courageous, knowing God will always be with us. Thank you.
So Alexa and Reese, not only were you asked to step out of the picture, you saw that part in the video, right? Like, move it along, girls. You never got your medals properly presented to you that day.
But as we understand it, unceremoniously, your medals were sent to your lawyers. You were robbed of your chance to be celebrated. You were robbed of your chance to be...
They weren't robbed. They were announced, put on the podium, 3rd and 4th place, ahead of the goddamn transgender woman, and they chose to remove themselves from a winner's podium. Okay? And yeah, get the fuck out of the picture. If you're not going to celebrate this moment, because it's a happy moment for people, then get out of the way. We're supposed to let these two ruin the moment for the others on the podium? Fuck you.
Presented with your medals, but we want you to know that we hear you, we see you, we honor you, and on this stage tonight, we want to present Alexa Anderson and Reese Eckert their medals. Alexa Anderson, 3rd place in the high jump.
But 1st place for bigoted bitch. It's fucking thing 1 and thing 2.
Congratulations, girls. Oh, I don't want to mess up your hair. Hold on.
Yay, ladies! Asinine, asinine, asinine. Okay, now there's one more we're gonna do. And that, obviously, has gotta be Erica Kirk receiving the Charlie Kirk Award. What? The Charlie Kirk Legacy Award. Again, what does that even mean?
The life and legacy of our good friend, Charlie Kirk.
That wax figure, Jesse Waters.
He led a powerful movement rooted in faith, freedom, and deep love for this country.
Charlie was courageous, bold, and committed to sharing his vision for America, its families, and the future.
Charlie loved pointing out that black people had less brain power and that you should question if they had the ability to fly a plane. He also really encouraged women to go to college to find a husband and get an MRS degree. Charlie Kirk was a goddamn bigot who used Christianity and debate as a guise to brainwash and groom children. Okay, that's why he went to college campuses, because their minds are malleable. They're trying to figure out where they stand on things at that age, especially at that age. That's why, okay? Fucking Legacy Award. Fucking Groomers Award.
His death marked a turning point for this nation. Charlie wasn't president. He wasn't even a politician, but he shaped a generation through his words.
We're just trying to reinstitute the founding principles, free market, fiscal responsibility. We don't consider this a Republican versus Democrat issue, but rather a generational one.
Charlie Kirk was bigger than life. Not only was he tall, but his message was big, well beyond his years, and really caring about the next generation.
Charlie understood very, very early on that there was a void, especially on college campuses for young people.
There have been a lot of unions.
Sorry, I think I'm allergic to Tommy Lauren.
They met with varying degrees of success, but nothing even coming close to comparison of Turning Point. And the reason for that was Charlie Kirk.
I founded Turning Point USA to tell young people in America that there's a better way than big government and old school corruption.
I did this instead of going to college, which is the great irony of the whole thing, to start a college movement without actually going to college. Only in America is that possible, where an 18-year-old can start with nothing and just a dream and build something and really see that success.
Charlie Kirk made conservatism cool. He went into a battle.
Made conservatism cool? The motherfucker couldn't make anything cool. What is the thing? Dude, Republicans want to say they've got the hotter people. They don't. But I'll tell you right now, they definitely don't have the cooler people. That's crazy. They don't make anything cool.
Where he knew many of the people would reject him, yet he still won.
Charlie understood that to...
That's a black guy saying that, by the way. Fool, if you were a pilot, he'd be questioning whether or not he wants to be on your plane.
change a dynamic. You had to reach them on a personal level, and that became his signature.
What strikes me about this generation is the most conservative generation that we have seen in well over 50 years, and the numbers show it. This is This is the greatest generational realignment since Woodstock.
In 2024, he was just flat out indispensable. When in your life did you ever think Republicans would take the youth vote or even get close?
Fucking Brian Kilmeade said that we should kill homeless people.
Billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill him. Something. Just kill him.
These are the character witnesses? Okay.
He has impacted everyone in so many different ways, even the ways that we can't even see.
It's people like Charlie Kirk.
He impacted Tyler Robinson, apparently.
It made me realize the value in being a patriot. He made me understand the freedoms that we are so blessed to have here in America.
He made me realize that I can be openly transphobic. Cool.
For Charlie, God came first, Erica and the children came second, and somewhere down was his calling.
What most people don't realize is before he stepped behind any microphone or in front of any camera, he prayed and he dedicated, Lord, let the words that we speak be the words that you want us to speak, to be the words that people need to hear.
He's amazing. I'm very blessed.
And I would not have been able to do any of it without Erica, and that's the real truth.
Today we're here to honor and remember a fearless warrior for liberty, beloved leader who galvanized the next generation like nobody I've ever seen before, the late, great Charlie Kirk.
Charlie was full of energy and life. He made politics.
Listen, Charlie Kirk did galvanize people, but for the wrong reasons and with the wrong things. I mean, being a polarizing figure is powerful, but I mean, what side of that polarization are you on? Are you on the bigoted, racist, homophobic, misogynistic side of it, where you want this country to be a white nationalist Christian country? Or are you on the side of democracy and making sure that people can feed their children, get Medicare or Medicaid, and have the freedom of choice? Because one of those ideas is American and the other is not.
Fun. And we haven't had that in a very long time in this country. This is a man who touched an entire generation of Americans, electrified them, and made them patriots. And he did, in fact, change history. Charlie Kirk was an American original.
God is not done with the United States of America. Our best days are ahead of us.
Not ahead of him, though. I also want to point out really quick for those that get all fucked up about me making dark jokes. One, I'm a stand-up comic. And two, Erica Kirk herself doesn't seem to be too bent out of shape about what happened either. Like, she seems to be doing just fine. You all saw that hug with JD. I mean, she is trying to become the next first lady.
In the wake of Charlie's death, his wife Erica has made it her mission to keep his legacy alive.
It is our great honor to present the first ever Charlie Kirk Legacy Patriot Award to the woman who refuses to surrender.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Erica Kirk.
She cries with no tears, okay?
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thank you so much to the Fox News family. Thank you so much to...
If she was actually grieving, then she would look like Tammy Faye Baker.
I loved my husband so well. Thank you. Tonight, as I receive this award on behalf of my incredible husband, it's not just myself that's receiving it on his behalf. It is also our incredible Turning Point USA staff. It's our incredible Charlie Kirk Show staff. It's our 4,200 chapters on high school campuses and college campuses. It's the 800,000 student leaders that we have a part of our Turning Point USA family. And it's also the 800,000 students, yes, it's a lot, and the 8,000 churches that are a part of TPUSA Faith.
Laura Ingraham.
Charlie would always tell myself and others that America is worth fighting for.
I agree. America is worth fighting for, which is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing and exactly why I'm uprooting my life to go to Chicago to cover things on the ground, to be closer to my friends and family, and really try to take this shit down.
It is, always will be. And I'll never forget the time where someone told him, I appreciate what you're saying. I just don't really like how you're saying it. I don't like your delivery. And I think you could reach more people if you changed that. And with his smirk, he would say, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. It's not how I'm saying it that's upsetting people. It's the fact that I'm saying the truth that's upsetting people.
Bullshit. You know, it's funny, is I have the opposite. I always say it's not what I'm saying, it's how I'm saying it. Because you can deliver a message, right? And it'll reach certain people based on how you're delivering that. For him to sit there and be like, it's not how I'm saying things, it's what I'm saying, I'm telling the truth. Motherfucker, all you did was say bigoted, racist things and hide it behind the Bible.
That's what he would say. And he would say the reason why they're upset is because the truth is convicting them. And they know it, and that's what the truth does. It convicts you, it changes you. And he knew that. And that's why he always spoke the way he did. He wasn't afraid to say the truth, to defend the truth, to lean into it, to not follow the crowd. He was a leader of it. He never fled from the spiritual battle that's ahead, and we all know it. We all feel the spiritual warfare. This whole room feels it. This whole nation feels the spiritual warfare. But Charlie would say that's how you know you're over the mark, when you feel it, when the enemy is there. That's how you know you're doing the Lord's work. And that's how you know you're defending truth. And that was his true barometer, was when he would feel that spiritual warfare. And I watched him pour every ounce of himself into the students, into raising up the most courageous generation, and inspiring so many people to stand firm in faith and to love this country. And I know this award is about legacy. It's about my legacy, our children's legacy, my husband's legacy, but it's also about your legacy. And I really want you to take a minute tonight to think about what that is. What are you leaving behind for your children? What are you standing for your family? Will you be proud of that when you get to heaven and stand before the Lord? Just think on that and pray on that. Because I want to encourage you to know and understand something that Charlie knew and understood so deeply. He knew that evil wins when good people stay silent. And so for the rest of my life, I will make sure that I don't stay silent. I'll keep speaking the truth, no matter the cost. No matter.
Because it's going to make her a lot of money.
And I pray that all of
Oh my God, did you see the shot of that crowd? Okay, why do they all look AI generated? Brett Cooper and the other, like, they all look, like their faces look AI generated. Well, thank God that's over. Anyway, so that was the Fox Nation Patriot Awards. Silly. So that happened this week. Mom Donnie won this week. The Blues swept it this week. A lot's going on. There's a lot going on. All right. Well, this is the Putting You On Pod. I'm Ceci. I put you on. That was the Patriot Awards. What the fuck? Anyway, go ahead and hit subscribe. I would really, really, really appreciate that. I want everyone to be well aware of the fact that I am actually in this fight. Like, I want to stop what's happening. And I want to protect everybody. Like, I don't have a husband, I don't have kids, I don't have like a unit I need to worry about. So I can go ahead and go out and be in the streets and be a part of it. So I'm willing to do that to protect the rest of the country who can't. Anywho, hit subscribe. That really, really helps. and have a great day. Yeah, take care.